Welcome back, fellow Blues and all football fans. Kindly subscribe if you're new here. A trip to Anfield is on the calendar for Enzo Maresca and his Chelsea team when Premier League football returns after the international break. The Blues have started the 2024-2025 season in good form, and they will have to be at their very best to leave Liverpool with points in the bag. It is going to be a very tough game for Maresca and his side, but Nottingham Forest have already demonstrated this season how to leave Anfield with a victory. If Chelsea are indeed victorious on Merseyside, then it would send out a real statement to their Premier League rivals. Maresca is going to have to tinker with his team to face Liverpool as first-team regulars, Wesley Fofana and Marky Cucurella are missing through suspension. That in turn will give a couple of players on the periphery of the Italians' preferred Premier League starting 11 the opportunity to state their claim for a regular starting spot. In defense, Malo Gusto and Levi Colwill are guaranteed to start the game at Anfield. Fofana's suspension opens up the door for someone else to come in at the back, with Tosin Adarabioyo leading the way to start. While there is a strong chance the ex-Fulham man gets the red from the off, there are no guarantees that he is the player selected alongside Colwill. The same applies to Renato Veiga at left back. Veiga has performed very well in his game time, but this will be a real test for him coming up against a player of Mohamed Salah's quality. Chelsea's midfield picks itself right now with Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, the partnership of choice in the middle of the park. Maresca also has a preferred front four in the Premier League, and it is hard to see him changing things up. Noni Madueke is perhaps the player most susceptible to losing his place in the side, especially with Pedro Neto as an option on the right, but he was outstanding in the draw against Nottingham Forest and keeps his place in the side. Madueke will join Cole Palmer, Jadon Sancho and Nicholas Jackson in the Chelsea front four to take on Liverpool. Players such as Neto, Joao Felix, Mikhail Modric and Christopher Nkunku will all have to contend with a place on the substitutes bench to begin with once again. After accumulating his fifth yellow card of the season in the match against Forest, Cucurella will serve a one-match suspension. This means he will miss the crucial fixture against Liverpool, but is expected to return for the Europa Conference League clash against Panathinaikos shortly thereafter. The Chelsea captain Reece has been sidelined for the entirety of the season due to a hamstring injury compounded by another setback. As he works towards a return, the club is hopeful he might be back for the matchday squad after the international break. According to reports from The Telegraph, James is progressing well and is scheduled to resume training next week. However, Chelsea will tread carefully, initially integrating him gradually into full training. Chukwuemeka has missed the last two games due to illness. Maresca remains hopeful that the young midfielder will be fit to face Liverpool. Still in search of his Chelsea debut, Kellyman is recovering from a hamstring injury sustained in September. His return is not anticipated until after the international break at the earliest. Fellow Blues, a quick one reaching us from the camp. Subscribe, like, share, and be here for more updates.